Hello, in this video I want to do just an overview of EAB, Edit Attribute Browse. I think you can just refer to it as Browse. And there's quite a few different changes if you're coming from Atlas SE. It's almost unrecognizable at this point. There is, first and foremost, an edit mode. So any changes that you want to make to data, if I'm not in edit mode and I'm hitting the keys now, you aren't going to be able to do any editing or saving just any data manipulation without being in edit mode. Second biggest point in Browse is it replaces what used to be edit attribute replace expression. So if you want to manipulate data for an entire field, you use the expression editor. So right click on the field in question, open expression editor, and there's a whole nother video on this, but this is where you come in and you can just make some changes and see how that takes effect there. So again, if I do nothing here, it's not going to save, but I'll just cancel for now. So as you can see right now, we have fields that are selected. I'm going to just highlight these guys right here, EAB, and we essentially use some sort of a subset selection, if you want to call it that, now, where a highlighted feature or a highlighted feature in Browse, so the selection from Browse will reflect on the map. So you can see the yellow features there. If you highlight more than one, you can use Control to deselect, or you can use Control to select. Control is just an inverse operation here. Or you can use Shift to fill in the blanks. You can actually just use, without holding anything, you can just drag, because there's no data manipulation in here. You're not going to accidentally copy or move anything, so you can just drag the cursor out and select things. EAB and Atlas 3 indeed assign a unique FID, feature ID, to every feature, so the FID column will always be unique. So using this summary bar at the bottom, you can quickly see how many unique attributes there are per field. So link has 17 unique. We have a 17 G cell, and you can also see that the FID, which is always unique, also has 17. So you can almost think of this FID summary as your G cell. Not really, because if you have nothing selected, you don't actually have a G cell. It just reflects the total number of features. But if you do come in here with a selection and you want to double check how many you have selected, you can use the FID to remind yourself, oh yeah, I do have 15 selected here. And this summary bar is just really useful if you come in expecting that C4 is all going to be regen, and you see that there's a 1 right here, then you are getting what you expected. It's all regen. There's only one unique feature, or one unique attribute set of data in there. And let's see, what else is new? This entire data grid operates off of DevExpress, which uses column sorting, column grouping, so you can create sort of a filter based on this if you wanted to. The column grouping, I shouldn't get my words mixed up. The column grouping is a little bit different than the filter, but you can do, if you drag and drop this column up here, now it's going to rearrange the data table so C1 is grouped, and you can see the unique values from C1. So here's my clear cuts from C1 for the selection. You can see I still have 15 unique IDs in here. So if I expanded all these and selected all of these, you'd still have your total 15 features. But now they're just grouped by C1. So you got clear cut, rehab, and SWRS sanitation, or yeah, something, I can't remember. And again, you can still use this with the column grouped. You can select these features, you can do data manipulation in edit mode, you can do selections. So I'm not going to get too deep into this right now, but it does bring me to my next topic. I'm just going to put C1 back in here where it was and show you the power of selection in here with these various buttons here at the top. So I'm just going to start at the left. Zoom to chosen. This is just view map chosen. So if I click that, we're just going to zoom to the 15 that I have selected. So you can see there was just a minor adjustment there to show those 15. Put this back up here. Now, if I use select highlighted, we're talking about these highlighted features right here. So if I highlight all these guys and I select highlighted, it's going to actually change my selection, my G cell. So now you can see this G cell updated to 9. There's only 9 unique here. So it doesn't change the zoom extent though. You're just making selections based on the highlighted. Now if I wanted to zoom to those, I could use zoom to chosen again. Or if you want to make further inquiries in here, you want to just look at this one, you can use zoom to highlighted. So that doesn't change your selection either. It's just going to zoom to the highlighted feature. We also have select previous, so we changed to 9 selection from 15. So now you can see you can go back to the previous selection, which was 15 G cell. So that just monitors your G cell change. And we also added the ability to delete, edit geographic delete highlighted features in here. So let's highlight these guys. Go ahead and delete highlighted. You do get a prompt to make sure that you want to do it. I'm going to hit OK. And let me just close this for a second because I can do edit geographic delete undo and get those back still, as with normal with edit geographic delete. Highlight these guys again, A, B, and select filter. I think I'm going to save this for another video. So we made it through the top bit of this bar and kind of a general overview of how you need to do data manipulation. In the next video I'll go through the rest of this and show you how to make a filter. In that video you can see that it can potentially replace SCQ. So thank you.